What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another one of my videos. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Make sure to subscribe and like my video if you're enjoying this content. And let's jump right into today's video. Alright, so for those of you that have been following me or just sort of know what my style is about and entails, you guys know that I've been for a long time an advocate for having good trousers in your wardrobe. So today I kind of wanted to touch on these PRADA runway trousers that I recently picked up just because I felt like they're such a simplistic yet elegant pair of trousers that anybody can really own in their wardrobe. Of course, there's always an alternative. I'm not saying go get a PRADA pair of trousers, but there's always alternatives, and having a really good pair of black pleated trousers is always such a good add into your wardrobe. Now for me, I have quite a few pairs, but to be quite honest, like I know people always tell me like, man, you have so many, like a lot of my friends tell me, man, you have so many black trousers. But to be honest, like if you're into clothing as I am and into fashion and style, each pair for me personally brings in something new in my wardrobe. And it's fine to have sort of various items that sort of look the same, but if they have different cuts, I think they can add to your style and they can add something different in your wardrobe. And this is what these PRADA trousers are gonna do for me, you know. So just jumping right into the trousers, they are 100% wool. Now I personally went with a size IT50, but I could have definitely sized down to a 48, even a 46. I've lost quite a bit of weight during the summer because, you know, your boy's been on his fitness, getting lean, and I actually tend to do that during the summer. So I figured, you know what, it's actually better I went with an IT50 because usually in the winter I do tend to go back up to my sort of like regular weight, which is like around 180 pounds. So right now I'm around 170. So I was like, you know what, this is probably why they fit a little loose, especially in the waist. But I got them retouched a little bit because honestly they were just like way too big. It's like an IT50 could possibly fit someone that usually wears an IT54 or even 56. Because for me personally, I wanted a pair of pants to not be a straight leg. Now in the description they did say that it's a straight leg, but I feel like they do flare out quite a bit. So I would say they're sort of like a straight leg, like flare out pair of trousers. And that's really what I was going for. I have a gray pair from Christian Dada that I wear quite often, and it always looks really good with a pair of boots. And I kind of wanted a black pair, and these PRADA right here are honestly perfect for the fall and winter. They're 100% wool. They have such great material, and honestly I wish you guys could feel the wool, and the comfort level of these is absolutely insane in my opinion. I just love finding specific cuts or like things that I can add into my wardrobe, and I know I will get a lot of wear out of them. And this is really what these trousers are gonna do for me. Like I can pair them with my Andy Mr. boots. I can pair them with a lot of my derbies and my sort of like Calvin Klein boots, for example, and they will look really neat. Now I'm still kind of debating if I should get them tailored even a bit more just so they can flare out a little bit. And I was even thinking of getting them shortened. I feel like they're a little bit too long. Now this particular pair is called the black runway pair of trousers by PRADA, and I think they were actually in the runway. I'll try to find pictures and put them somewhere here. And honestly, great pair. Now I'm gonna show you guys the different ways that I styled it. Nothing too crazy, just to kind of give you guys a look on what they look like and how they fit. I actually had a hard time deciding between this pair of trousers and the new fall winter derbies from PRADA. Now the reason why I didn't go with the PRADA derbies is because it just kind of felt like it was a bit of a hype, and not that there's anything wrong with that. I know that I just recently made a video on the trends, which I'll link here. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. But basically I just kind of felt like the leather material was looking a little bit too like soft and not as sort of like high end as I wanted it to be. I think that I was more drawn to the sort of chunkiness and the PRADA sole that they've been doing for a lot of their sneakers and shoes. I think it looks really cool and neat. But I just felt like the derby looked a bit like a Zara pair of derbies, and I was like, I'm not gonna spend that much money for a pair that looks like Zara is gonna be making a similar one in the next like month or so. So yeah, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go with the trousers just because I will get a bit more wear out of it. And another thing was this: I have a pair of Balenciaga derbies that I've talked about a lot in my previous videos. And honestly, that's just enough for me. Like, I feel like in terms of a pair of derbies, I couldn't have found anything better. It's sturdy, it's chunky, it's got a great design to it, it's good quality, and I just feel like, you know what, like sometimes when you find something that really works, it's just better to own that one specific item and just wear it as much as possible. Because a lot of the times, and this is why I like to talk about like consumerism and just high-end fashion and like fashion and clothing in general, because I sort of do this as work, and I obviously like love clothing and enjoy clothing more than the average Joe. I feel like I'm more prone to like consume more of it and like buy things that I don't necessarily need. Like the Balenciaga derby is more than enough for me. I felt like the Prada one would just look so identical, and I was honestly just kind of excited.
5 minutes later.
Let's jump back into the trousers. So yeah, so in the different ways that I kind of styled it, I wanted to show you guys. I didn't go too crazy. Like in my first outfit, I kind of threw on my Balenciaga boots that I haven't worn in quite some time. I paired it with my Youth in Balaclava cropped cardigan, which I felt like looked really good. Now, as you guys can see, the trousers are pretty long, and it makes me like, I feel like it looks like I have really long legs. Like, yes, I'm 6'2", but I feel like the trousers are just way too long. So I'm probably gonna get them shortened and then like a bit more tailored so that they really fit super well in the thighs especially, and in the waist, and then kind of flare out at the bottom. I think that would be really neat. Now, it's unfortunate because you already spent so much money on a pair of trousers and now you need to go get it tailored, and that's more money, but it's fine. Like, I feel like in the end, I'm gonna really love these and I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of them, and I honestly already do. I just kind of feel like they could even look better in terms of cut and shape. Now, with a pair of derbies, I went with my Marnies just to kind of show you guys a bit more of the flare, because I felt like in the boots you didn't really see much of the flare, but in here you can really see how nice the trousers kind of like flare out. I paired it with just a tank top and my Acne Studios stealth coat. Looks pretty neat, honestly, to me. Like, I feel like this is an outfit that I would wear anytime, anywhere. And then also the cool thing is that my derbies aren't just like another pair of black derbies. Like, I could have chosen my Balenciaga derbies, but I kind of wanted to switch it up a bit and bring a bit more color to the outfit. And yeah, my Marnies, they look really good. I really love these Marnies because I feel like, again, they're just another add into my wardrobe that's gonna bring a lot of value in terms of the things that I can wear it with. Like, I've paired it with my Drees shorts. I can pair it with my trousers, and they kind of just look simple and chilled, and they break away from all like my black shoes that I have, you know, whether it's my boots, my Balenciaga derbies. So yeah, so that was the two looks that I decided to go with. And that's it, guys. There you have it, 2 looks with the Prada runway trousers. Let me know what you guys think about the trousers and sort of my comparison between getting this and the derbies. Let me know if I should have gone with the derbies rather than the trousers. Let's have a discussion in the comments down below. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. As always, like my video if you're enjoying this regular content, and follow me on my Instagram at GREGNTORE. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.